A family's quest to trace their father's past has shed light on a shadowy moment in Australian history. Three brothers have investigated how Holocaust survivors may have carried out executions of former Nazis who'd fled Europe after the war. The journey to find the truth features in a new documentary called Revenge, Our Dad the Nazi Killer, released in cinemas today.
It took a murder mystery investigation for three brothers to get to the truth about their father.
When I was growing up, my father was quite an elderly man. I didn't really understand his interests and who he was.
Boris Green was one of only two in his family to survive the Holocaust. The Lithuanian man took up arms to fight the Nazis during the Second World War.
He was a trained Nazi killer. He was a partisan. He headed up a Jewish revenge group called Revenge.
When the fight was over, Mr. Green migrated to Australia. Years have passed since the watchmaker died, but time has revealed a well-kept secret, which has been explored in a new documentary.
So later I get a phone call from Jack Green. And he goes, well, my dad passed away. I was sitting around with my older brothers, my older cousin, and they just spoke about this time Dad went to Sydney to undertake a revenge killing against a Nazi criminal. And I want to find out if it's true.
It's led to a painstaking search that lasted 5 years. Researchers poured through more than 1,000 documents, including top-secret files. They also enlisted the help of a private detective.
Well, it's a bit of a shock to the system to hear that this is a possibility, and you just have a natural curiosity to want to explore something about your own father.
Between the 1940s and 60s, 2 million migrants came to Australia. But so did accused Nazi collaborators.
And after the Second World War, thousands of Nazis, mainly from the Baltic states, entered Australia, posing as legitimate members of post-war immigration schemes.
Jewish groups kept forwarding huge dossiers to the government, but they could never get any action taken.
The film examines how hundreds of the alleged collaborators who came here died suspiciously or went missing. It also unpacks the moral dilemma of what an ordinary person would do if coming face to face with a family member's killers when justice has never been served.
But you hope the Australian authorities would act differently this time to the way they did with Nazis, who they knowingly and openly brought to Australia en masse.
Film creators hoping this documentary won't be the closing chapter on one of the darker aspects of Australian history. Brianna Piazza, SBS World News.